Today we're going to do math lesson number 10. It's in your packet. But first of all, we have some very exciting news. Today is April, Thursday, the 30th. And look what's there. It's the cupcake for Ryder's birthday. Awesome day for you, Ryder. Congratulations. And I hope you have a great time today celebrating. Kudos to you. Wish you were here so I could sing happy birthday, but you're kind of lucky that you're not, because it would sound like happy birthday to you, and then it would be all off key. But anyways, happy birthday, Ryder. Oops, sorry, dear Porker. Porker's here today to do lesson 10. And it's more of the same. Come around here, cameraman. It's more of the same of greater than, less than. But first we're going to start off with an application problem. And this is about somebody named Elaine and somebody named Mike. So Elaine will be an E. Mike will be the letter M. So they were out picking some blackberries. It's a little too early to pick blackberries around here, but not much longer, and then we can go do what Mike and Elaine are doing. So they had fun together, and Elaine had picked 19 blackberries. So we're going to use a 10 stick for Elaine, and then we're going to add the 9 ones to represent Elaine's blackberries. 1, count with me, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? I think I heard Lucas say something. Lucas said, Mrs. Bivens, if it's 19, just put it up against the 10 stick, but leave 1 off. Because 1 less than 10 is 9, and then we won't have to count out all of the single ones. I'm so glad you're watching, Lucas. I'm so glad that I can hear what you're saying. So there's Elaine's 19 blackberries. So she had 19, but she got kind of hungry and she ate 10. So we're going to take away 10 of her blackberries. How many does she have at the end of the day? She has the 9. Good job. And Michael over here, he had 13. So let's give Michael 10. 1, 10, and 3 ones. He had 13. And then he wasn't tired, so he picked some more. He picked 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? He had 3 and he picked 7 more. We already know with our quick brains that that's 10. Michael had 10 more. So he had 13 to start with, and then he was still full of energy and he picked 7 more. Now Michael has 20. So our job is to say who had more and who had less. So our number sentence can say 9 bubble 20. What do we have to put in that bubble to make the sentence true? We have to say 9 is less than 20. So we can write Elaine, we can just write E, has less than M for Michael. Elaine has less than Michael. That's your application problem for lesson 10. So if we were in class today, I would put you with partners, and I would give you some number cards, and I would give you the little greater than, less than alligators, and I would set the timer for 5 minutes, and I would say one person lays the card down and the other partner puts the alligator in. And then after 2.5 minutes, the timer would go off and I would say, trade jobs. And now it's the other person's turn to put the cards down and the other person's turn to put the alligator in. So the game would kind of look like this. This is the person laying out the cards. 31, 13, It's the other person's job to put the alligator facing the right way. So 31 is what to 13? Is it greater than or is it less than? Right. 31 is greater than 13. And then it would be your turn to keep doing this for your 2.5 minutes. So that person would lay down a card and they would lay down the other card. And then it's your friend's turn to put the alligator in. Does it go this way or does it go that way? Is 12 greater than 21 or is 12 less than 21? Right, 12 is less than 21. And if your partner got it wrong, you could talk about, why is this wrong? Well, there's 1 10 and 2 10s. Automatically, the 2 10s is a bigger number, so it has to go that way. You could explain to your partner why that wasn't correct. So since you're not here with me, your partners aren't here with me, maybe you could just make up some number cards and play with a sibling or an adult. Or maybe you could just do like I did and play with your dog or your cat and just have them listen and watch. And you could do both parts. So that's part of lesson 10. Another part is we do the is greater than, is less than, or is equal to. And our first set is 29 on this side. And 2 10s and 6 1s on that side. So you have to figure it out. Is it greater than? Is 29 greater than 2 10s and 6 1s? Is 29 less than 2 10s and 6 1s? Or is 29 equal to 2 10s and 6 1s? The best thing to do is to get them both saying the same thing. Either 2 10s and 9 1s or the number 26. It's better to make both sides reading the same thing. So we're going to just write the number over here. So we are going to bring the 29 down. We're going to bring the card down, and we know that 2 10s and 6 1s is 26. So now which is it? 29 is greater than 26. 29 is less than 26. Or 29 is equal to 26. So down here, we can put in our symbol. There's our bubble. Here's our symbol. What is it? You're right. So we can circle this, and we can put 29 is greater than 26. So that's one set of cards. And if you are having a hard time thinking up numbers, you can just look off your lesson 10 and make numbers using those pages. It's just different when you put it on a whiteboard and make cards than it is just doing it on a flat piece of paper and answering it in your packet. Another one says 1 10 and 8 1s and 19. And we have our card. 1 10 and 8 1s and 19. So let's get these saying the same thing. So we have 19 over here, and we know that we have 1 10 and 8 1s over here. We can bring down our card. 18 is greater than 19. 18 is less than 19, or 18 is equal to 19. What do you think? I think you're right. I think you're pretty smart. 18 is less than 19. So we can write our bubble and we can fill it in. And we can say 18 is less than 19. Way more fun to do it that way than just doing it on the piece of paper. We'll do one more. And it looks like this. We have the number 40 and is greater than, is less than, or equal to, and then we have 4 tens and 0 ones. So again, we're going to make these two cards read the same. Is it going to be tens and ones, or is it going to be the number? We're just going to go with the number. So we're going to put 40 and then 4 tens and 0 ones is 40. So 40 is greater than 40? No. 40 is less than 40? No. 40 is equal to 40. That's the one I'm going to circle. 40 is equal to 40. So I can put 40, the number, the symbol bubble, and 40. And then I can write 40 is equal to 40. And that's how that one, lesson 10 works. So just, I would take time and make some cards. Keep them to the side because you can always use them for lessons that are coming up. And before I go, I do have a joke. Ready? What do you call a bear that has no teeth? A bear that has no teeth is called a gummy bear. Goodbye and happy birthday, Ryder.